have to say that being outside for any length of time without the bottomless pit of a scrolling void has the benefit of honest relaxation. Peaceful moments spent in the cattails of Minnesota provide a better, more realistic demonstration of the actual passage of time. Watching this river, there is a warm, comfortable quiet. Certain truths are being revealed out here on this beautiful day. Naps in a hammock between two pines can be deeper than on a couch, especially with a subtle breeze. People forget, I include myself here, just how much time we spend wilting in front of a screen for hours on end. We forget the obtainable peace that is out here along the river. I've had friends whom I've brought to parks who visibly remember nature's depth and warmth. The color comes back into their eyes while we hike. Humans come outside here to stretch out our brains in harmony with wildlife. A simple day's adventure doesn't have to be far, or even touristy. Local sanctuaries can be far enough to use a car, yet close enough to come back from without having to rush. There's no need for white-knuckle driving when we can reflect at a relaxed pace on how the day was spent. The actual flow of time within nature reveals the life force that is around us. There are unknown numbers of quadrillions of organisms on this planet. The harmless small creatures who are nearby on a hike, such as red squirrels and nuthatches, focus on us when we are in their territory. Yet, most of them are cautiously watching us because we're the large animals, and they understandably recognize us and mistake us as a predator. But if we are in a space long enough to show the nearby birds and rodents and all the other fellow forest dwellers that we have no interest in bothering them, these beings start to relax and move about their day without disturbance. The ambiance is also more authentic and intrinsic out here when writing about them. They can be given a voice. It would be ironic if I were writing this at a desk or through an AI program. I am truthfully out here in the sticks writing this entry right now. I am choosing to be disconnected from the internet, and oh, what a blessing that decision has been. This is true refreshment. Society has a stigma against being offline. I feel more whole. I watch those who don't go outside and those who can't go without their screen dependency. Life seems so dull without our black mirrors. Don't get me wrong, I do utilize the internet as a tool, as it was designed upon creation. I'd be a fool to fully ignore the complete integration of the World Wide Web into our societies, but yet it is still just a tool. Complete internet sobriety is soul-crushing. Trust me, I have tried. But today I am choosing to turn off my phone. I am spending my neurons toward filming this and writing to you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, as there is no internet addiction necessary. Sometimes we can't live without our quote-unquote our phones. And that's all right. Yet, it's imperative that we don't forget that human existence was like this before this system. Systems are implemented to help us function for our basic needs and emergencies and all that. But what I want to get across is that people tend to be ignorant that we have existed without the internet for as long as we've been here. Once I switched to a basic phone, I started intentionally making more decisions for myself. I found myself in hammocks more. I found myself to be the only one in my friend group who would go to places without you having to use a GPS. I found myself feeling the sun on my skin and talking to people. Most importantly, I found myself writing thousands of journal pages. Thousands. I hadn't the slightest idea I had it in me to be able to do this. I turned off my phone. I encourage all who ever listen to this, whether I am still young or died 50 years ago, to listen to this outside in a safe local area if the weather avails you. Our distractible sanities are expected to always be in character. May you find peace without the internet.